Starter now inviting the runners forward. Flags are up. And they're off for the priced up at Cumberland Handicap Steeplechase, our longest race of the day, 3¼ miles, and they're due to be jumping 19 fences. And up and over the first, all landing safely with Val Dancer, last year's winner. The pink-coloured jacket along the inside of Sound and Fury. They are the first two, with Jetlegs keeping tabs on them, is close up in third. Then a 5-length break to Inishir running in fourth. Another length and a half back is Iron Bridge, and then Galia Daily Toe, who's just ahead of the favourite Western in the Park, who's at the back end of the field early, only has a couple behind, and they are O'Connell and Fenland Tiger. So they now have 2 circuits of Carlisle in front of them. And it is Val Dancer hugging the rails, and Sound and Fury parked a little wider out. They are the first two. Maybe Sound and Fury just into a narrow lead, with Jetlegs up around the outside under Callum Bewley. As the leading wave of 3 press on going down the hill to fences at 2 and 3. There are a further 5 or 6 lengths in front now of Inishir in 4th spot, and then Iron Bridge from Galia Daily Toe and Western in the Park up around the outside. Then in the orange colours, O'Connell, last seen finishing second in the Ida Chase at Newcastle, and out a bit wider, Fenland Tiger. As Jetlegs takes over at the second fence, the field pretty well strung out, with a good 15 lengths or so covering first to last, and Jetlegs a nice big jump over the next fence, which again they all land safely across. And now off into the back straight. Jetlegs, who was close up in third here, in his latest run 17 days ago, and has a 1½ length lead over this one to Sound and Fury in second. Val Dancer now just backing off them is in third. Then Inishir from Iron Bridge, as they are now on the approach to an open ditch. Jetlegs will take it in front, a little out to the right, but safely away on the landing side. And now towards the final one over in the back. It is Jetlegs the leader, and rather reached for that, but across it safely. From in second position, Sound and Fury under Ben Jones, with back in third, Val Dancer, who, after winning this 12 months ago, went on to take the Welsh National down at Chepstow over the Christmas period. And in behind Val Dancer is Inishir, who was second in the race that the leader Jetlegs was third in last time. And Iron Bridge and Galia Daily Toe as they come over another open ditch now, the first up the home straight. Fenland Tiger gave that a bit of a thump. He's still at the back end of the field, just up in behind Western in the Park in the hands of Sean Bowen, the in-form Sean Bowen. Likewise, trainer Ollie Murphy. They're enjoying a fine spell as they come over the next fence up the home straight. O'Connell was the back marker to touch down there. They'll be at halfway shortly in this priced up Cumberland Handicap Steeplechase. And with the lead, it is Jetlegs. Took it up at a fairly early stage. Went clear, remains ahead by a small handful of lengths over Sound and Fury down the outside, the red cap. And Val Dancer keeping across towards the rails, with Iron Bridge following. So they just group up a little more now on taking the fence, which will be the last next time. All over it safely. And once again, they make their progress on up the hill past the stands, with now just over a circuit left before them. It is Jetlegs by 2 over Sound and Fury in second spot. Then Val Dancer, Iron Bridge, Galia Daily Toe in the yellow sleeves and cap, travelling nicely under Harry Skelton. Then Western in the Park around her outside, chased next by Inishir, who's just lost his pitch a little bit. Inishir now with at the back end of the field, Fenland Tiger, and O'Connell the only ones behind him as they swing right-handed out towards the side. And it is Jetlegs giving a bold sight here from Val Dancer, who continues to skim the rails, and out a little bit deeper, Sound and Fury with Iron Bridge travelling well under John Joe Jr. back in fourth, in front of Galia Daily Toe, and around the outside, Western in the Park, and then Inishir. Fenland Tiger held up, quiet ride, and O'Connell likewise under Gavin Sheehan as they now race down the hill, going away from us and out towards fences 11 and 12. They're due to take 19 in total, and it is Jetlegs leading and still travelling powerfully. to Sound and Fury up around the outside in second. Val Dancer along the inner of Iron Bridge as they come to take off at another. Jetlegs met it well. They've all taken it safely. Again, Fenland Tiger just lacking a bit of fluency there with the jumping. Quickly on to the next. Jetlegs over it well. And it is Jetlegs from Sound and Fury, Val Dancer, Western in the Park. And then Iron Bridge in between horses in front of Galia Daily Toe, Fenland Tiger, Inisheer and O'Connell as they now reach the first fence over in the back straight, all landing safely once more. Jetlegs almost joined by Sound and Fury up ahead now. To an open ditch they run. Back in third, Western in the Park, making some progress, is now on ahead of Iron Bridge, who had a collision mid-air there with Galia Daily Toe. Val Dancer along the inside. They have 5 to jump, and it is Jetlegs and Sound and Fury. Jetlegs, Sound and Fury, Western in the Park, biding his time here. Bowen steadily bringing Western in the Park closer, with Val Dancer up the rails. Then Iron Bridge from Galia Daily Toe, Fenland Tiger, and then O'Connell, who's at the back with Inisheer, as they now turn right-handed and they're galloping on towards the final half mile of their journey, and the final open ditch is on its way. 4 more to jump then. Jetlegs the leader to Sound and Fury. Jetlegs comes up well again from Sound and Fury. Val Dancer. Western in the Park still appears to travel well. Iron Bridge now being ridden along. Likewise Fenland Tiger, who's staying on a bit towards the inside. Galia Daily Toe follows. Jetlegs again good, but had to be. The challenge are emerging. Western in the Park is continuing to catch the eye in the slipstream of the leader. Then down the outside, Sound and Fury. Val Dancer's on the left. Iron Bridge is trying to join in as they come down to 2 out. Jetlegs rather long at that, but still had a narrow lead from Western in the Park, who's now being produced. Sound and Fury down the outside, and then Iron Bridge and Val Dancer. O'Connell is staying on, and then Galia Daily Toe. Many chances at the final fence. Jetlegs went right through the top of it and has squandered any chance he had. And now to the near side, Sound and Fury battles out the finish with Western in the Park. Iron Bridge takes third, and then O'Connell who's staying on, but it's Sound and Fury under Ben Jones who leads. Iron Bridge is putting in some very good late headway down the outside. Sound and Fury now all out to Iron Bridge. Held him off. Sound and Fury just. From in second, Iron Bridge. Next home, O'Connell from Western in the Park. A double on the card for Ben Jones and Ben Pauling. Sound and Fury wins the Cumberland Chase.
The outcome of the 6 races: first, number 6, Sound and Fury. Second, number 1. Third, number 4. And the 4th placed horse, number 5. The provisional result of the Prize Step Cumberland Handicap Steeplechase. First, number 6, Sound and Fury. Second, number 1, Iron Bridge. Third, number 4, O'Connell. And the 4th placed horse, number 5, Western in the Park. The distances are a neck and 2.5 lengths, a neck and 2.5 lengths.